I fly high, I'm blazing. I'm blazing, just like I'm blazing.
Hey guys, it's Queen Thang. Hope your weeks are going well. So today I want to talk about the movie Sucker Punch, and I'm sure you could gather from the title and how confusing that movie was. So yeah, Sucker Punch falls under the action category. Sort of, there's a lot of fighting in it, and there's huge craters in the story though. That was my whole deal with it. And I'm playing Into the Matrix for the PlayStation 2 because I feel like it's the perfect game, because the main character, her name's Baby Doll, the blonde haired chick. First, when she starts dancing and she closes her eyes, she goes into the Matrix. So I'm like, this is perfect. I will speak over this game. This game was a lot of fun. It was a meaty game. It had like a heavy story and it was so fun to play, and there was actual cutscenes of extra footage from a movie. So the Wachowski brothers, they actually filmed with the actors in here to make the movie clips, and it was really cool. It's always fun to play this game and to watch the clips in the movies, and they did very well with the martial arts in here too. I'm playing as Nairobi, and I'm playing in the Merovingian's mansion with the vampires. Not many people, I think, got up to the vampires. So this was fun. Quash! She got him in the chest. So yeah. So Sucker Punch. So first I'm going to start off saying the things that I know are true. The things that I know to be fact in the movie. So fact, Baby Doll, the blonde haired chick, she her little sister was about to be molested by her stepfather. That's fact. Another fact, Baby Doll got a pistol and shot it once, missed the stepdad, shot it twice, shot it the second time, and hit the stepdad. And when she went to check on her little sister, she accidentally shot her. So, that was sad. And then after that whole thing, the stepdad brought her to an insane asylum and then scheduled her for a lobotomy. So that was crazy. I was like, you scheduled? Like, that's too far for a lobotomy. That was crazy. So that's true. And in that insane asylum is where Vanessa Hudgens and friends are. I don't know any of those other girls' names, so just call them and friends. So Vanessa Hudgens and friends are. That's facts. The other fact is, you know what? I'm not gonna go there yet. So yeah, and then after the insane asylum is where things get crazy. As soon as she gets into the insane asylum, the whole movie changes into this burlesque theater from 50s style theater with the feathers and the dancing and the music. And I'm like, what's going on in the makeup? I'm like, so what's going on? How did she get from the insane asylum to the theater? Now this whole time, after the movie's over, I'm like, Baby Doll was really crazy then, the blonde chick. I'm like, how did she go from world to world? As if for real, she seemed a little weird. They shouldn't have did that to her. Whatever. So she went into this theater, and so what happens in the theater sort of parallels what happens in the insane asylum. So that's also true. And the truth of that, one example of that is how they're being abused in that theater, and they're actually being abused in the insane asylum by I think the orderly maybe, or some random people that come in. They're actually being abused, the girls. So that's true. And then when things start getting really blurry, and I'm like, whatever. So there's a doctor in the insane asylum and a dancing instructor in the theater. And so this instructor tells Baby Doll to dance, the blonde girl. And Baby Doll starts dancing, and then all of a sudden she goes into the Matrix. So now I'm like, what's going on? So it's like very, very Art Nouveau art style. It's like very exaggerated art. It's really, really pretty. It's all 3D animated, and all of a sudden she knows kung fu and she can fight, and she has a sword, and she's fighting like Nairobi, and for real. And she gets kicked in the chest by a samurai, straight kicked, and then she flies and slides on the ground and she doesn't get hurt. I'm like, okay, now you just messed me up right there. She's not bleeding, she's not in pain, nothing. She just got kicked across the room, just poof. Yeah, but so she goes into the Matrix after that. Okay. And then once Baby Doll stops dancing, she comes back into the theater. Okay, fine, whatever. So I'm like, now, and that whole thing, first off, she goes into the Matrix, it's confusing. Second, does the doctor know, or does the / dance instructor know that when she makes Baby Doll dance, she goes into the Matrix? Does the doctor know that, or what? Like, why does she keep making Baby Doll dance? Does she know? For real. So that was confusing to me. And what else? Oh yeah. So when she goes into the Matrix, all her friends, Vanessa Hudgens and friends, goes too. So in my head, I'm like, so now are they all dancing with their eyes closed to get into the Matrix? Or is she just imagining them all there? Like, are they all in Baby Doll's head? What is going on? How are they all there? How do they all know how to fight? Like, what's going on? And why do they all have objectives to complete? Like, who's telling them this stuff? Like, who's like leading them? That was another thing. There's the first time Baby Doll went into the Matrix, so to speak. I'm using it figuratively. I don't know where she goes necessarily. She met a sensei, and he's like telling her, all the stuff, all that stuff, and he's always around. So who in the world is that guy? And then at the end of the movie, you find out that guy's a bus driver. So I'm like, okay, the whole time this bus driver is psychically connected to Baby Doll in that insane asylum. Now, Baby Doll for sure has never met that bus driver / sensei in the Matrix before. What is going on? What is he? A specter? What? I was like, I don't understand what's going on. And then, another thing that bothered me about that movie is, who is narrating? I don't know who's narrating. Is it the girl that got let go at the end? What? Who's narrating? It's some random woman. I don't know who's narrating that movie. That was what I was trying to figure out. It's not Baby Doll's voice. It's not Vanessa Hudgens' voice. It's not, a man's voice. Who is it? And at the end of the movie, you find out, like, Baby Doll, like, sort of sacrifices herself at the end of the movie. And then lets this other girl go free. Like, she distracts this crowd, and the one of the girls, her friends from the insane asylum / theater / Matrix, goes free. So now I'm like, this whole movie had Baby Doll as the main character, but Baby Doll doesn't get freed, but this other girl does. That was confusing too. Like, I would have much rather Baby Doll go free than the other girl, where they could have both went free. Somebody could have went free. I don't know. And there's another confusing part at the end with the guy with the lobotomy. Because in the theater it was a different story. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? In the theater, the lobotomy guy was a completely different man than he was in the insane asylum. But yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Like, the whole part was confusing. I'm like, where is she getting these ideas from? Like, where is she? Like, especially that part with the lobotomy guy in the theater. What is going on? As you guys can figure out, there's a bunch of spoilers in this video, so sorry, I'm probably confusing all of you. Or some of you at least. But I'm gonna stop right here. So that was just like a few of the things that bugged me. Those are on the forefront of my mind. So a quick review. If you like movies simply just for fighting or simply just for art style, fine, you can watch Sucker Punch, maybe own it. I bought it on Blu-ray. I'm sort of regretting buying it on Blu-ray because I paid $23 for it, and it doesn't even have replayability in my opinion. The movie has such huge craters. This is part 2 of the review. Huge craters that I can't fill with my own knowledge of the movie. I can't even make up something that makes sense because I'm like, what's going? Huge craters, and it's not like I know the director to go, hey, could you explain yourself? Huge craters. But yeah, so the movie was aight. Not best for its, sort of fluid story. It's not really good in that department. Because I don't know what's going on. But watching it just for the fighting and for the art style is cool. I like that. Besides that, no. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it didn't bore you too much. And leave your comments below. Like, what? For real, were you guys confused by this movie too, or what? Did you feel like you wasted your money watching it? Or did you like it? Could you like explain what was going on? I was confused. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.